Instagram, man, he is positively obsessed with his end result since day one. I mean, this dude was bringing paintball mats to school in 6th grade.
You know that. You know that. We were in 6th grade. I'm showing up. Everyone's making fun of me, and I'm like, you guys all watch one day, watch.
Yeah.
You know? I guess one of the best pieces of advice I would give myself too when I was younger, 16, you don't know everything and you have so much to learn. You know, you realize like you're constantly learning. Being a master at something takes over 10,000 hours of dedication to that craft to master it. But even when you become a master, that's when you really understand that you are constantly growing and that you have so much to learn. You know, when you become a master at whatever it is, you don't think you're a master. You're constantly trying to learn.
Is it possible for me, my dreams, my goals, whether it be in business, athletics, like what would you give to that one person to keep them pushing through the days they doubt, the days they question? What would you say to them?
Man, the biggest thing is people don't realize that they suffocate themselves with doubt. You know, people do that daily. They suffocate themselves with doubt and don't believe in themselves, and they don't realize that the only difference between them and other successful people are the little things. You need to protect that passion, and you need to nourish it. You need to make sure that you nurture every part of it, learn every part of it, and just go out and do it, you know, because really whatever you want to do in this life nowadays, especially like in the world that we're growing up in, it's all possible, you know, and it's really up to you to actually make it happen. I just think it's important, dude, like what we were talking about, especially when you're put in position to where you can make a difference and you could actually do something where people care, they might care, they have an opportunity to care. It's important to do the right thing with that, you know, and make sure that you're leading by setting a good example. And a lot of things in what we do, whether it's, you know, sports or business, it really doesn't matter. It's all the same thing nowadays. People become these like public figures, right? And when you become these public figures, it's very important to be responsible with it. You know, it's like what we talked about, and like that's the kind of stuff that motivates me. Is the more that I hold myself accountable, the more that I am doing for others, you know, because I know that I'm doing the right thing. So it's like, it's really inspirational to other people, but I don't think people understand how inspirational it is to myself, you know, and like that's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? So like first you prioritize, and then I mean you definitely just answered it. It's laying stuff out on paper. That's always a really good way for you to actually visualize what you want. You lay stuff out and you start small, like okay, this week I'm going to accomplish this, this, and this. These are the main things on my priority list, right? So this is what I'm going to do this week. At the end of the week, you evaluate, you say, hey, what did I do? What couldn't I do? And it's okay if you couldn't get some of the stuff done. You know, you just got to figure out why you didn't get that stuff done, what got in the way. When you wrote that list, that was the highest thing on your priority list. Every person that has like a successful idea, there's been 1,000 unsuccessful ideas that person had, and they just keep going. It's all about continuously going down your journey and making sure that you're going towards whatever it is you're working toward. You got to find what you believe in and what you want to attack, you prioritize, and you make it happen. Things fail all the time. Me personally, I mean, I know Jordan will speak to this too, like to both of us, we've both failed nonstop. I'm failing every day in things, you know, like every day there's stuff that I'm failing at, but it's okay, you don't get discouraged by it, it's just part of the process. And the process is the most beautiful part of the whole thing, you know? Don't mess around with all the other nonsense. This world, it's loud, it's very noisy, there's a lot of stuff going on, it's really easy to get off track, you know, and it's really easy once you get off track to be discouraged by that and not get back on track. And that's like the biggest advice that I give to anybody is get back on track. You know, it's right there, just hop on. Kill the ego. The ego is one of the most detrimental things to but at the same time, it's essential to success. Drown out everything else. It's important to not let the ego get in the way of learning and adapting and being able to grow. Let me look at this from their perspective. That's the best thing you can do. Just have an open mind and understand how what is happening is affecting everyone, not just your immediate situation. Because a lot of people, really funny how it works, like if you start caring about everybody around you and their energy and their performances and how they're doing and things, you're gonna do better, you're gonna succeed more, you're gonna learn more. Every person that's part of your team is happy with what they're doing and enjoys it and understands where you're coming from, you know? And like, dude, that's very important. You have to have goals, you have to have visions of where you see yourself in the future. You know, you have to have these ideas of where you want to be. Without them, you stay where you're at. It's what makes us human. It's what separates us from all these other species, is that we have the ability to think and create. Constantly, I'm like, oh, bad idea, oh, bad idea. But then I'll hit that one where I'm like, I'm passionate about this, I believe in it, and I think that I could do it. So I'm gonna pursue it. Honestly, I just jumped into it before I was ready. I wasn't ready, you know, and when I was 16, I started teaching my first clinics, and I totally was not ready, but I knew it was what I wanted to do, so I just threw myself into the pit. And I learned quick, you know, you learn quickest by experience, hands down, right? So, like you said, you see your goal and you just find a way to get there. There's gonna be the roadblocks along the way.
Yeah.
Push it, push it, push it, until you hit a wall, and you'll know when you hit a wall, you feel it, you know, it's a dead end. And that's when maybe I should change courses and try it a different way. It doesn't mean change your goal, it means change the course of getting to that goal.